Well, hello everyone, and thank you for joining us for another episode of Iron Panther Presents. We're taking it back to Tubi as we talk about the Dirty A, not to be confused with the Dirty D. And I'm assuming the Dirty M is going to come when they do Miami, and the Dirty C when they do Chicago. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. You can like on the video and comment on the video, share the video if you want to do all that. You can watch the video till the end. It won't be that long because we got to get to Tyler Perry and that silly shit. Anyway, sit back, enjoy the intro, and then we'll start the show. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, wait. I got to do it now. Wait. This is gonna be funny. Wait. You ready? I got to do it.
This is awesome. This is amazing. I love it.
It was psychological. It was emotional.
Extremely entertaining.
But as always, as we try to say here, as we said, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. And as we talk about this video, please like on the video and comment on the video, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Yes, Stacey and I are together to discuss the Dirty A, which I say now is actually better than the Dirty D. In many ways, dare I say, better class. Dare I say,
yes,
slightly more mature. Dare I say,
yes. Yes.
All right,
yes,
Stacey.
yes.
Why do you agree with my synopsis?
I will say that the cast, particularly the women, like there's not of unnecessarily like butt implants and augmentations. Like they actually look like real people, except for that secretary. Her ass was just like,
I was about to say, and Cardi D, I'm gonna call her. The trans rapper. I was like, that's
it's Atlanta. They had to have at least one representative from that community.
It's not even the trans piece, it's the size of that ass. I was like, damn.
Yes,
I was like,
but if you have to make yourself into a woman, you pick the parts you want, I guess.
I mean, you bounced it out a little bit, but I was like, good Lord. I was like, this dude got a lot of something. I mean, woman got a lot of something. I was confused. I didn't know what to do, really. I was like,
they were just too, it was too much. But anyway,
we digress. Still don't know her name.
So that's a positive. Another positive is there wasn't a whole lot of like sex for no damn reason. It was just like, okay, all right.
I would, to your point, there was more murder than random fucking. And I respect that. And the murder, well, at least the second one made sense. The murdering of Charles.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah. Like the first murder, I still don't know where that's going.
I feel like it's all going to connect. I agree with.
I mean, it has to. Obviously, they threw the little pieces in there. I thought they would give us more of a cliffhanger instead of the twin who's playing her twin, or the girl who's playing her own twin. Because I'm like, this is clearly the same person. Like,
hey, you know the budget they're working with, all right? So let's just. I love the Photoshop though. I love how they took two photos of the same woman, slapped them together like this, and was like, "That's my twin over there." I was like, "That's you. That's just you."
I was like, "Huh?" And then I rewind. I was like, "All right." So, and then we don't have a bunch of unnecessary kids or random kids, because they killed the pregnant woman, and then all we got is Vision, who is what's her name's son. And he's an adult.
So, Maya's the mom's name. So the death of his girlfriend came. I did not see that coming. I'm not gonna lie. When they got in the car, and I thought, to your point, as Lisa B's obviously doing, I thought she was gonna start sucking the dick like in the car. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
And then right, you were like, okay, that's what we doing. And then boom, I was like, oh, what? Why? What? And then,
so you shot her and took her necklace, but you didn't rob the guy who also had on a ton of jewelry.
So it's something, right? So it's something personal, right? Like I feel like it was all a setup, right? But why her? Is it really because of Vision? I feel like it is because of Vision. So I hope that plays out. I feel like somehow Vision did something drug deal gone bad, something, and they wanted to get, or maybe
Again,
she
why
knew too
her?
much.
Why her and not him?
Well, they have it. So if it was her side of the family, if like her mom was involved in something, it's interesting that they don't show the mom. Like they just totally forgot about that. And now
Wasn't it
it's
the one that was bitching at the funeral or the memorial, the wake or
well,
whatever?
again, after that, gone. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
thought she would be more, at my point, I thought she'd be more in the show. You know what I'm saying? But now they're kind of focused on Mia and Vision and like that kind of stuff. Maya.
And then they killed the baby too, which I mean, he said that she was a few weeks away from having his son. So she would have been like the baby would have been cooked enough that they could have just took it in, like the baby could have survived. That's why I was like, okay, they killed the baby too? Like, wow.
So let's go down this road. They did not do that. They did not, oh, let's get her to the hospital. Maybe they couldn't afford it. Let's get to the hospital. Let's see if we can save the baby. And like they're like writing what?
Blue diamond, whatever that thing was they put on her that was expensive enough for the person to take, but they can afford an ambulance.
I'm saying like I maybe the writers like they couldn't like afford enough to be like, hey, let's do a hospital scene. That's what I'm saying. Like they got to work with what
They
they
didn't
got.
have to do that. They could have been like, okay, she died, and then they get a little baby doll and wrap it in a blanket, be like, well, at least we have Junior. Like,
Well, then if they do that, then you're really gonna be upset about how Vision got his dick sucked by random artists like 3 scenes later, and Maya, the mom running around, don't notice that son left the press conference and there was no press whatsoever.
I was like, what?
And then I was racking my brain to who not my brain, but I'm watching the show. What is the name of this blonde woman who just went down on this dude in the closet? Like she doesn't have a name. She's also the one that Kendra was called a bottom bitch as because she was sitting next to her husband Ace, and she just sat there and said nothing. And I'm like, who are you? And I'm like, you keep on popping up. Then I was like, you only get a chain when you sell enough records, Empire, to earn a chain. So she doesn't have a chain. Oh, okay, because she's still not that good, right? But then Vision gets a
Who
chain
gets
as
the
soon as he's
same?
got. So I'm like, what, what, what? And then
Texas.
everybody's on his nuts. Like they're like, oh my god, it's Vision. I'm like,
Oh
we
my
haven't even
god,
heard
the
him rap.
studio scenes were like cringy. They were like, "Oh yeah, this is hot. This is hot." I'm like, maybe I'm too old for this shit. Like I don't.
This is some basic shit.
This
Like
is trash.
it's
They
like
were
it's
like,
like,
yeah. I
yo,
was
wait a minute.
like,
Fast forward when Vision is sitting up there writing his songs and Lyric, I'm gonna get Lyric comes in, it's like the Bonnie to his Clyde, and she just starts flowing, and I'm like, how'd y'all pull that off? Like he's just writing this stuff right now, and I was like, that was pretty tight though. It was pretty good that they were that well like synced. I know I'm gonna give him that, but I was like, he's acting like he just wrote this shit, and you're like, yeah, I'm writing a few lines. Empire. All I was like, where's Lucius Lyon and Cookie? Who's the A&R lead? There's basic things that every studio is supposed to have. Like, where's the A&R lead? I'm like, wow.
mhm. And they don't give you. I don't know how the music industry work, but oh, you got to get a manager. So she goes to the manager and offers coochie coupons. Like I thought they just give you like a percentage of whatever they get for you.
Oral services, for the record. She says my mouth can be used for more than one thing. And then later, she gave up the draws at the dinner party. And it's just two of them. This for the
Right.
record, I'm saying. Because I thought she was gonna start sucking right there, and then so she waited because she has self respect. I don't know until she signed the contract. To contract though. Wait a minute. First, I want to give this show two pieces of positives. First, they know lawyers do different shit. So
But then they
Kendra,
forgot. But
and
then
then
they
they
forgot.
then they
Yeah.
forgot. But let's say that she started off with which she it was Maya who asked Kendra to look over Vision's contract, which is a great idea. She's thinking ahead. And then Kendra's like, I'm a criminal lawyer. You need an entertainment lawyer. I was like, oh, all right. But like you said, then immediately she becomes a family lawyer / divorce lawyer, like with no kind of wait a
State,
minute.
a
And
divorce
a
lawyer
state lawyer.
and a state
And a
lawyer.
state lawyer.
Yes. I was like, do you just remember? Like, where are the people you supposed to be defending while you running around doing wheels and stuff? Like,
Right. Wait, hold up. Then Miss Elaine, her mother-in-law, it's like, hey, we come from money on top of money. Hence why I would have poisoned you, because I know you're a gold digger, bitch. I got a law degree and I'm a practicing criminal lawyer, so you can shut all this up. Like, why does she and Ace talk to her like she's some kind of like gold digging housewife?
yeah, that was weird because she wanted to have sex with her husband. He'd be like, "Oh, you want a Chanel bag?" Like, what?
I just can't. Well, okay. Again, if we would have saw a couple of her clients, like, is she public defender, and does she do private? It's still messed up, but I would like to see some of her actual like clientele to be like, I make 6 figures. She established that up front. So I'm like, why are y'all talking to her like she a gold digger? Like, I don't understand that.
Mm.
But it was cool. Anyway, even mother, but this whole mama thing, that's what I got a problem with. Like, this is twice in this show. Hey mama, how you doing, mama? Okay, I'm about to go home and fuck your son. Does that mean you're fucking your brother? I mean, technically, because that's also his mama. So I don't know about, like, I don't like that. And then Elaine said that stupid shit too. Mom, no, I got a mom. You are Miss Elaine. Thank you very much. And Ace is your son, and I'm having sex with your son. So anyway. Thank you. Let's remember roles, please. But I don't know. I don't know why they're doing it like that. I don't know why they're doing it like that. So, Shania, the assistant / dick sucker / assassin.
Exactly. You got to do all that for an assistant position.
Yo, she has a
I
lot
hope
of
that
positions.
$1 million that went missing is in her account.
Never again. I loved how obviously they were going to kill this dude when he's like, look here, I will not cover this up anyway. I gotta go, and I keep all my files right here in my pocket. So explain to me. So Shania says, hey, let me see the person who DM'd you, right? We don't get to see her. Are we supposed to be led to believe that she contacted said girl and was like, help me set this man up for murder and I'll pay you on top of that?
I guess. Because he said the lady in the red dress, and when he showed up, she was wearing a red dress. So
then I thought that maybe Shania brought her own operative in there, but then I was like, no, he saw her face, right? So he has to know what. But he said you don't look like your picture. Anyway, they're not going to explain it. But it was still cool that she was like, no, I'm murdering. And Shania has not taken any penis on camera. I noticed this because Lisa Brown is usually like everybody getting it like all day, every day, and I'm surprised that every one of her scenes is like immediately cut out. Like, she's just putting on her shoes, and we're supposed to assume that she was on her knees for a while. And I'm like,
yeah, she's
okay.
always like, okay, calendar meeting at 2. Like, okay, we get it. You suck dick. Great. And then dude is like, the only place you need to be is on your knees. Okay, we get it. She's the resident dick sucker. We got it. Like,
let's move on. Let's move. But as we said, you don't see that stuff a lot. Like, it's they're actually trying to get into the artistry of this shit. Like there's other things to deal with, but like the artists are
Atlanta has standards. I mean, shocking.
I didn't see it coming. But speaking of coming, so when I saw Alex with Kareem, for the record, to make this video time, I fast forwarded episode 3 to the last like 8 minutes. So I'm like, okay, this is gonna be some kind of cliffhanger. Let me get to that. And when Alex and Ace were like, hey, we got a new accountant that's gonna be coming in, I was like, it's Kareem. Oh, it has to be Kareem, right? And it's like, they'll say a name or nothing, and then be damned. I was like, Kareem. I was like, okay, this is obvious, but okay, I see where you're going with this. I see where you're going with this. I thought that was cool. Again, I'm not sure how the dirty A is getting dirtier because twin sister has now joined the label. I'm not sure how that's underhanded in any way.
I have no idea. And
Alex
when
is what's up?
oh,
No, I
I
was
was
gonna say Maya. Vision's mom. She's hood as fuck. Like if you talk about like characters kind of like they got from Instagram, I feel like she's one of them because like the titties just kind of stay out, and I'm like I noticed this, and as much as Vision's like I'm a grown man, she's like your mama had to defend you against your dead girlfriend's mama. Then it's like she's always like, sit down, I got this. I'm like, you're not a man if your mama has to protect you all the time. But boobies just stay out. And then she ignorant. I'm saying dialogue just said this. I can't believe she went to college. I'm confused when she's like, I went to college. What did
that
you
was my other question. So the whole trio went to college together.
Yes.
Alex looks a smooth 45, and so does the mom. But then what's her name?
Kendra.
The brown skin?
Kendra.
Kendra looks 30 something, plus she's trying for a baby. It's like the ages don't compute.
I feel like they're doing girls' trip because there's no fucking way Tiffany Haddish went to the same school as Queen Latifah. You can kiss all my ass. And Regina Hall and Jada Pinkett. They could be her mama. All three of them. Like, stop it. I was like, this needs to stop. So yeah, you're right. I don't know. I was like, how did this happen? Because they're like, we ace boom coons from the womb. And I'm like, no.
Yeah, I didn't get how.
Also, Maya, as she should, was very concerned about her son's contract. That makes complete sense. Navy is like, F that. We signed the contract now because the press conference is here. Your best friend from college is co-owner. She makes no effort to be like, no, let me see that contract now. My son signed it. What did he sign up for? Explain this to me. This never comes back. Ace is an entertainment lawyer and part of the Dirty A. So you would think that he would be like, hey, let's sit down and go over this contract now that Vision signed it.
He was in on it though. Remember, Navy told him up front, I'm gonna give him money up front, and then we gonna take all this on the back end.
Yo. So I mean, but like at the time, he didn't know which artist it was. I'm giving him some type of grace that he didn't know which artist was about to sign this terrible contract. But I'm just saying, like, Maya never ever made any effort to address this issue. We just moved on. And I'm like, you would think, and you would think Vision would be like, oh, my baby mama dead. Let me stop by and see the grave.
He didn't mention her that one time after that.
He should be writing a song about this bitch, something. Like to be like, hey, my next single is, we didn't even get the obligatory social media video that made him go viral. Like, we don't even got that. I was like, how is he killing the game? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. So we got E. E's in charge of the studio. That's his name. Dream is the artist who I believe is dating Lyric and Brooklyn. I guess because he was with Brooklyn and she was like, no, I don't want to be beefing with my label mate. So I'm thinking that that Vision has something going on with Lyric, who's singing that she was the one in the car with Vision when Blonde Girl walked up and was like, hey, some other shit. Still don't know her name. I'm trying to get these characters together. Then you got Grant, which we have not seen. Grant is Miss Elna's husband. So the father-in-law to Kendra, who's cheated on his wife for so long. This is another thing that Lisa Brown does a lot. This idea that women, black women in particular, should just put up with shit because the man's paying the bills.
Mhm.
This is a constant theme, and usually the man is some type of drug dealer. So again, the dirty A and like anything else Lisa Brown's ever done, like none of these people are drug dealers. What?
So far.
So far,
We
maybe
gonna
Grant.
find out the Dirty A was founded on drug money because Alex has ties to Colombia, and then they would bring in the cocaine. Yes, and that's how they funded the business. Because I think she did say that she did fund the label, right?
Her credit. She said she had
Oh,
good credit. And that's what. And that, but to your point, I would love to hear. But so far, Lisa Brown has broken out the mold and been like, these are not drug dealer anything. But again, Kendra is a six-figure making attorney, and yet her mother-in-law, who also is like some kind of leading realtor in
realtor.
Atlanta, is like, you got to put up with some men shit, baby, because sometimes you want to maintain this lifestyle. You can maintain your own lifestyle. Like what is happening? Like Lisa Brown, why is this a constant theme, even with women who have money? I don't understand the messaging that we're trying to get across here. So anyway, I see behind, well, both of us, because it's very few images for this show. So the woman to your left, I think that is Brooklyn. And to my left, I couldn't find any pictures. I think that's Brooklyn. That's the one who's sleeping with Roland and just signed to his label. I think the one next to the mic, the dark-haired one, I think that is Lyric. That's the one that was doing a rhyme with Vision, and the other one is the fake twin. So it's going to be those two women like over Vision. So Vision is going to be like the centerpiece of their beefing rivalry somehow.
So the chubby rapper bought the necklace from the other guy, and he's gonna give it to one of the girls. And then Vision's gonna see it, and he's gonna be like, "Oh my god, where'd you get that necklace?" And so it's gonna become a thing, I
Per-
guess.
perhaps. I mean, I don't know. She only gave us 3 episodes
Because he has not tried to avenge her murder at all. He ain't
at
even
all, or
spoken
even
a word.
investigate. Or
No.
even investigate. Like, why did she die? Was it simply a robbery gone wrong? So the necklace. So we haven't seen it come back, right? Is that right now? We haven't seen it. No one's, because I'm hoping to your point. I hope one of these women walks in with it.
That's what I thought was gonna happen when he bought it. I was like, he's gonna give it to one of the girls. But
And that didn't work out. Maybe Cardi B will wear it. I don't know.
B?
Yes.
Wow.
Until she gets a name. Until she gets it. I don't
They didn't give her a name. I figured.
know. I went back and watched it out because especially when she came outside and
Mm.
Lyric and Vision, I was like, oh, someone's gonna say her name. And then still not. I still don't know the one with the blonde hair. I have no idea who she is. So I'm like, and she wasn't one of the showcase artists. So I'm like, what was her role? Like, is why is she here? And
Was she
neither was
the one
Grant.
that was texting? Is it Ace?
So I thought that, but again, she didn't have. I don't Lachey.
Um,
So it could have been her. It could have been her. But I just think that she would have tied that together, or at least give her a name so we could be like, who is? And Kendra has not seemed to be focused on trying to find who this woman is. I thought that was going to be a thing.
and like, you see the text message. You and your husband are about to have sex, so you like whatever. I'm gonna have sex with my husband, even though some other bitch is texting him about she misses him. And you say, we're not gonna use a condom this time. Even though this bitch say you missed, like, I don't know what your dick been, sir.
No, she said, when you going to leave her? That's what she said. So that's even worse. She's like, hey, so I know you're right. I thought I thought she was going to write back and be like, hey, baby, send me a sexy photo. Bam. So I
Right.
know who she, right? I thought that. No, she's go. So let me, okay. Well, I'm a man. I guess I should be asking myself, how would I feel if my wife is like, no, I'm putting my career above us having children right now, I think depending on the age, I would understand, and that's a conversation. Like, like couples and children are a conversation. But I, I mean, how would you? How I guess as a woman, I don't know. Like, how would you feel? Like, is he right to be upset? Do you understand her trying to put her career on right now?
Okay. I almost felt like it wasn't even about the kid. It was the fact that he had to wear condoms with his wife. I felt like he was more mad about not being able to go raw than he cared about the kid. Because we really ain't seen no talk about this damn kid. Like he brought it up to kind of throw it on her, but I don't think that was the issue. He
I
just wanted
think
to
that,
go raw.
you know what? I'm gonna go with you, Stacy, because I don't see a lot of fathering anything coming out of him. I feel he's just
Nothing.
like, I put the ring on it. I should be the bust in it. I mean, I'm not sure why we're going through this, and that's a different conversation. Don't make no kid a bullshit. Like, I married you, is you and me. And again, this is definitely not the time that you like put that condom down. What's up, Marcus? Yeah, we're gonna get to the family business. Excuse me. All the Queen's men in a little bit. It was fantastical. As Kim is about to say. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. You're right. It was, but it was again. It was an interesting conversation, and then like the mom was always like co-signing. Almost. That's what I thought. She was like, "I got cancer. I got cancer. Give me a grandchild." That's why I thought this was going. All these shows, especially all these kind of hood shows, everyone has stacks upon stacks of hundreds. No matter what it is, stacks of hundreds. And very important official documents are 2 pages. This woman has a will that assigns generations of wealth on 2 pieces of paper. And she's like, I need you
The
to look this
paper
over.
just says, "I leave everything to Ace." Dot
Boop.
signature. That's it. That's all you need.
Contracts, very complicated, like legally binding contracts of 2 pieces of paper. Just look at it, sign here. I'm like, it never fails. But they will pull out a suitcase full of cash. They'll be like, this is your bonus. Here you
And then
go.
that murder scene, like when she paid the bartender to cut off the cameras, like where were they in relation to the bar? Like, was it in a hotel? I got confused about that.
I thought that I thought she was trying to say if they need an alibi for Nikki, she was in the bar. So the camera, so if somehow someone connects her to the murder of Charles, no, she was in the bar. That's the only thing that makes any
She
sense.
was in the bar with the accountant who later got murdered. Like, would she be the prime suspect?
Right? Or at least be like, yo, how about you didn't see her? How about that? I'm like, hey, if anyone asks, you didn't see this woman. I have no idea. Then I thought Sanaya needed an alibi, but she was never in the bar. So I have no clue. No clue why she was like cut off because no one was even in the bar like at this point. Like it's like I was like, why are you cutting off the camera now? Like right now? Like are you I don't know. I thought she was gonna drag his body out, and then I'm like, you poison him to knock him out. Ugh.
That's what I thought. She was gonna poison him and kill him. Then she went and blew his brain. I'm like, this is messy. I don't understand what is happening. Just
Why are
poison
you
him.
just
Or like,
and then
yeah,
and then
and then he just
fingerprints are
drowned himself
everywhere.
because he was high or something.
Yeah, and fingerprints are everywhere. Like like both Nikki and Sanaya. Like so I'm like, what are we doing with this? Like I don't understand. I don't understand. Anyway, we gotta get to more silliness. This show is slightly better, I gotta say, but we gotta get to even Marcus is like, I'm here for you, David. But let's get to Tyler Perry. Uh, uh, anything else for the Dirty A?
No, we'll just see where it goes, I guess.
All right. Check it out, guys. If you haven't watched the Dirty Eight, we do recommend it. I'm telling you, if you watch the Dirty D for some reason, all 3 seasons, like these episodes are better quality. I gotta give it that. It's no whole bunch of paternity issues for no damn reason, no bunch of IG models per se, but some of them are questionable, but they're making more efforts to be actors in this one. I gotta give her that. Anyway, enjoy the exit. I will see you in Atlanta again. Actually, we're just moving to another part of Atlanta. All right. Till next time. I will say thank you guys very much for hanging out with us. I see people watching us in the chat.
I enjoy The View very much.
I don't know what the fuck I was watching.
Rewatch this. Rewatch this when we're done. Rewatch this. You'll see what we're talking about. You're going to be like, oh, shit.
Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
You want to go there?
Oh, shit.
Stacey, do your thing. Fuck that shit.
But anyway, please like and share and comment on the video and all that kinds of stuff. As they say, we're just going to end this broadcast and say bye.